Hello, everybody,
Hi guys,
and welcome to Walk the Talk. My name is Tumi Ramela,
and I'm Lestic Soul Shaker.
and this is the third episode of In a Relationship. If you don't know what we're talking about, In a Relationship is a series that we started a couple of months ago, and every other month we actually post a video and we speak on a specific topic. If you are new here, hello and welcome, and I hope you do stay. If you're an oldie, hello and welcome back, and I'm so glad that you're here. Before we get into today's topic though, on this channel we like, we comment, we subscribe. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Now, without wasting any time, let's get straight into this video. First things first, we are going to start with a quote like we have done in every other episode, and I'm just gonna look down, so forgive me if I do that. This quote says, "Forgiveness is the best form of love. It takes a strong person to say sorry, an even stronger person to forgive." I don't know who this quote is by, but I found it on Pinterest. And another quote I have is by T.D. Jakes, and it's from the book called "Woman, Thou Art Loosed." And the quote is, "To forgive is to break the link between you and your past." What do you think about that?
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I have anything to add on to those quotes. I think they're very accurate in what they're saying. And without wasting any time, I'm just going to start with the questions that we have. We have about 5 questions that we're going to discuss and actually just elaborate on. So the first question is, what does forgiveness mean to you?
Well, forgiveness means peace to me, It's a sense of peace.
Yeah.
Without forgiveness, you're not gonna live a peaceful life, right?
True.
Yeah, you're gonna be in misery. Yeah, so peace and like a form of like being happy where you are, being happy with everything in your relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, forgiveness just means letting go. Letting go of something that is weighing you down, letting go of something that is holding you back. Just letting go.
Yeah.
That's what it means to me. All right, let's move on to the second question. And the second question is, why is forgiveness so important?
Well, it's important because I think it gets pride out of the way. When you forgive someone, it sets you free.
Sure.
It's more beneficial to you more
True.
than the next person.
True.
So when you forgive, you're actually doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
And most people don't know that.
Yeah, that's very true. I think forgiveness is important because it brings unity. Once after you've forgiven, I'm not saying you should forgive people and become friends with them, but in this context, we're speaking in terms of a relationship. In a relationship, if you forgive your partner, or even if you ask for forgiveness yourself, it brings you guys closer together.
Sure.
So for me, that is the most important thing. That's why I think forgiveness is so important in a relationship. Okay, the next question is, when should one ask for forgiveness?
Yeah.
I think that you should definitely ask for forgiveness if you have been wrong. That's that's a given. You should ask for forgiveness if you've done something wrong to your partner. And I also think that you should ask for forgiveness even if you have hurt somebody, or you've hurt your partner. In this instance, that you've hurt your partner and you don't see how you've hurt your partner, you don't understand why what you have said or what you have done could have hurt them, but you still need to ask for forgiveness if somebody's saying, "Hey, listen, what you said or what you've done has hurt me," even if you don't agree or even if you don't see their point of view. I think it's essentially very important for you to ask for forgiveness in that instance.
Yeah. I think when you're not feeling peaceful at all,
Yeah.
when it makes you bitter, being like unforgiving and stuff like that, that's when you should ask for forgiveness. When it makes you feel bitter and you're just not peaceful about it,
definitely,
it's a sign that you should ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, sure. It's a very important aspect of a relationship. Forgiveness. I mean, even the Bible says that you have to forgive 70 times 70,
Sure.
or I don't know, something of that kind, but you need to forgive over and over. And just because you've forgiven somebody for something now and they do it again, does that mean you need to forgive it again? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at children, for instance. Children will do the same thing over and over, and then they will ask for forgiveness. Do you then get angry at your child and say, no, I've already forgiven you once. I'm not doing it again? Absolutely not. You forgive them over and over because you love them. You know, like the first quote was saying, forgiveness is the best form of love.
Sure.
So I think that's why forgiveness is so, so important.
Yeah, man.
All right, moving on to the next question. The next question is why is forgiveness so hard? Like, why is it hard to ask for forgiveness, and why is it hard to give forgiveness, you know, to forgive somebody else? Why is it so hard?
I think when it's coming to somebody else,
yeah,
some people don't even show remorse, you know, that they've wronged you.
Yeah.
So in a relationship also that can happen.
Yeah.
Whereby your spouse, your partner is not even aware of the wrong that they have done to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you try to point things out to them that, man, you've wronged me. At least apologize or something.
Yeah.
And they are not responding to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to like forgive because this person doesn't see that they've wronged you. You know? Yeah. So I think when people are not paying attention to what they've done to you, and it's hard for you to like forgive when in that case.
Yeah. That's very true. And I also just think that you know, sometimes forgiving somebody, for me, for an example, right, I've always struggled with forgiveness, especially with the people that I love. Like, I struggle a lot to forgive instantly and to forgive and let go, right? Because I will keep bringing up things that have happened in the past. And the reason I think we don't forgive, or let me speak for myself in this instance, I find it hard to forgive because, like, it feels like I'm giving away my power. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feels like I'm giving away my power when I forgive, and I know that's rubbish. That's nonsense. It's not that at all. But in my subconscious, subconsciously, I will feel like I'm just giving away my power, and I will feel like you are winning. You know, it's not even a competition thing, but I will feel like you are winning. And sometimes I think it's hard to forgive people because then you are opening yourself up again to being hurt. I think it's a protection type of thing again. And that's why it's so hard to forgive.
I think this question is mostly based on you in terms of our relationship. You know, for me, because it comes easily. It's easy for me to apologize. It's easy for me to say I'm sorry.
And it's also easier for you to forgive than
it's also easy for me to forgive. You know? When you can do something to me, it's gonna be easy for me to say, you know what, I forgive you. And
for me, it's very it's a hard thing. It's something that needs me to chew on. You get what I mean?
It might even take like 5 days before you come and say, babe, you know what, I'm sorry about that, you know?
Maybe it's a pride thing, and it's something that I'm working through. Remember, we're not talking about these topics because we are experts, but we're talking about them because we are real people, and we are being authentic about what happens in a relationship, in a normal relationship. Maybe you watching this right now, you're like me, and you are struggling with forgiveness in your relationship. It's to say that you're not alone. We are navigating through this together. And maybe you're like Mo or Lester, and you are the type of person who's able to forgive easily, then this is an opportunity for you to also engage people who are struggling, or to say that you're not an idiot, you know, for forgiving easily. You're not an idiot. It's just something that comes naturally or easily for some people, and it doesn't come easily for other people.
And some people have to learn.
And some people have to learn. In this scenario, I have to learn how to forgive. I have to work on it. It's something that I even journal about. You know, we're moving on to our last question, and the last question is, how does withholding forgiveness serve you? I think this is for me because I'm the one who always withholds forgiveness, but you can, you know, jump in as soon as I'm done. The answer is simple. Withholding forgiveness does not serve you.
Yeah,
it makes you bitter.
Yeah.
It makes you notice things that otherwise you wouldn't have noticed, like negative things in people. It makes you fearful. It makes you not want to create relationships with people. And I'm just speaking in general right now. I'm not speaking in the context of in a relationship only, but when I don't forgive people that have wronged me, friends that have wronged me in the past, I find it hard to make new friends. I find it hard to trust people again. It's hard for you to trust your partner again if you're not gonna forgive them. Do you get what I'm saying? And what's love without trust?
There's no love.
Yeah. And like, even if we like expand this and speak of it out of the context of a relationship, let's speak about friendships. Like you can't base your current friendships based on what has happened to you in the past. With your past friendships, for me, it's hard for me to reconnect or connect with people when I have unforgiveness. It's hard for me to let people in when I have unforgiveness, and this is something I'm still navigating through. This is something I'm still learning, but withholding forgiveness does not really serve you in a positive way. It does not grow you. It does not make you a better person. It makes you a bitter person.
It actually makes you become more prideful. So I think, like, you need to get rid all of this bitterness. It doesn't serve you. You need to get rid all of this bitterness. And something about forgiveness, like when it comes in terms of other people, like when you forgive, it does not mean you need to reconnect again. You need to become friends or whatever. It means you are setting yourself free from all of that.
Of course.
Yeah, because it's more about you more than it is about the next person.
True.
Yeah, like, honestly speaking.
True.
So all the time, guys, forgive each other.
Forgiveness is key. I know they say communication is key, but also forgiveness is key in a relationship. And I hope you guys have learned something from this video and you've taken something from this video. And until next time, I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you lots. See you in the next video. Bye.